and welcome. Thanks for tuning in to NDTV Profit. I'm Harsh Saita. We're joined now by the management of REC, Rural Electrification Corporation, and we have Mr. Vivek Kumar Dewangan joining us, who's the Chairman Managing Director there. Sir, first off, welcome. Let's first start off with growth. REC growing at around 15% in Q2. Do you believe that, basis your guidance, this is on the lower end? And have you been calibrating growth? Is that what's happening?
No, in fact, we have calibrated actually. Our growth will remain between 15 to 17% in next 5 years. Even if our growth is 15%, our asset under management will be doubled to about 10 lakh crore by the year 2030. If our growth is about 17 to 18%, then perhaps we may reach this target of doubling the asset under management to 10 lakh crore earlier than 2030, maybe 2028-29 itself we might achieve.
Okay, right, sir. So calibrating growth, just talk to us about which segments you are prioritizing over others, just in terms of growth.
Yeah, our first priority is renewable energy projects actually. As you are aware, the renewable energy projects get commissioned very in timely fashion over a period of 2 to 3 years. Solar and wind project gets commissioned. But large hydro projects, they do take some time. Pumped storage projects will also take some time. So the solar and wind projects, they get commissioned very fast. The disbursement happen very fast. With regard to the conventional generation, the project takes about 4 to 5 years. So there, the disbursement is a little bit slow. The disbursement happens over a period of 4 to 5 years. So that's why we are targeting more of renewable energy projects where disbursement happens very fast.
Got it. Sir, I'm going to try to quickly switch focus. Talk to us about recoveries. How much have you done in Q2, H1, both? If you can give us that breakup. And what are you targeting for full year FY25? Because that's a number which is affecting your profitability.
Yeah, recovery, let me explain to you that number of stressed assets are there where they are at the final stage of resolution. The 3 main operating assets are the KSK Mahanadi, where we are expecting more than 100% recovery. Today, the Swiss challenge process is on, and we are expecting that we'll get more than 100% recovery will happen in respect of KSK Mahanadi. Similarly, Sinnar project in Nasik. There also the initial bids are come. It's quite encouraging. Again, there will be Swiss challenge, and we hope to get recovery, more than 90% recovery we are expecting from Sinnar project in Nasik. Third operating asset is Hiranmai. There also the Swiss challenge process is on. There also we are expecting recovery of more than 90%. So these 3 main assets will get resolved in H2, and we are likely to get right back to the tune of about 1,500 crore. In H1, the recovery was to the tune of about 434 crore only. Last year, it was slightly on higher side. Last year, about 760 crore. But since they are in the final stage of resolution, we hope that in Q3, Q4, all these assets will get resolved and will get right back to the tune of about 1,500 crore.
Okay, so healthy pipeline there. Currently, credit cost negative. But as they normalize, what's the kind of credit cost guidance? What's the target credit cost you're expecting? Especially when it comes to new projects, as they mature and get commissioned. If at all credit costs were to come, what's the kind of number you'll pencil in?
Okay, what happens that when the projects get commissioned, we do give rebates varying from 25 basis point to about 50 basis point. But right now our spread is about 2.96% as compared to last H1 figure of 2.73%. That was 23 basis point higher spread is there. Similarly, net interest margin has also seen an increase of 23 basis point from 3.41% to 3.64%. Next 1 to 2 years, we expect that we'll be able to hold on to this spread and net interest margin. Thereafter, there might, depending on the market condition, there might be some reduction in this spread or net interest margin.
Right, and margins have seen a bump up as well. What's your sustainable margin number like? 3.6%, can you do that? And for how long can you sustain that? The repo rate cycle may also turn. Does that help your numbers? How long can you sustain this 3.6%?
Yeah, about next 2 to 3 years, we'll be able to hold on to this net interest margin of 3.6 to 3.7%.
Okay, and again, sticking with margins, can overall, in terms of growth, can we expect a 17 to 20% kind of growth on profitability, or is a 20% plus growth on profitability also possible? Is that something that is likely in your view?
We are keeping a conservative estimate actually. We'll hope to grow by 16 to 17%, and it may grow because ultimately the profit that we are getting is through the interest income. Ultimately, we are giving loan to the utilities, and utilities do charge from the consumer. So we have to keep that also in balance. We have to keep the balance out of that. But we hope that the growth would be more than 16 to 17%, and it may go more than 20% also.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Dewangan. Positive commentary as well as positive set of numbers. Congratulations, and wishing you very, very happy festive week. But with that, out of time on this edition of the show. Thanks for tuning in. More on the other side, of course. Stay tuned to NDTV Profit.